Hello students, our next topic is Emperor Constantine and the spread of Christianity. So this topic is about the Emperor Constantine and the spread of Christianity. Because of the initiative taken by the Emperor Constantine, the region became popular. So Emperor Constantine took an initiative to make the Christian religion popular, and that is why the religion became popular. Okay. In 311 AD, he issued the Edict of Toleration and recognized Christianity. So, in AD 311, Constantine issued the Edicts of Toleration, means to have patience, and he recognized Christianity, okay, as a established religion. He granted freedom to worship, preach and propagate Christianity, and he gave the permission to worship. Worship means to worship the God of Christians, who is Jesus Christ, and to preach and to give the preachings, and to propagate Christianity, and to grow the Christianity. Okay. He soon used his power to address the status of Christians. Okay. And he helped the Christianity to grow with his powers also. And he applied his political power to help the Christian to grow. Okay. So students, Emperor Constantine helped the Christians to grow in the Roman Empire. Okay. He issued the Edicts of Toleration and recognized Christianity as a religion, and he gave permission to worship Jesus Christ, and to preach and to propagate Christianity, and to spread the Christianity. Under Theodosius 379 to 395 AD, Christianity became the only religion recognized by the state. So, when it was the reign of Theodosius in 379 to 395 AD, Christianity became the only religion recognized. Means only one religion was there, which is Christianity. Slowly but steadily, Christianity spread throughout the Roman Empire, which included most of the modern European countries. So students, slowly this religion spread all over the Roman Empire. Okay. And even it spread in the modern European countries also. Saint Paul, a disciple of Jesus Christ, carried Christ's teaching to various countries like Greece and Rome. And he was Saint Paul who carried the teachings of Jesus Christ to the various countries like Greece and Rome. Roman Emperor Constantine embraced Christianity in AD 313. So students, in AD 313, Constantine also became Christian. Okay, means he also adopted Christianity. Roman Emperor Constantine. After that, the Christian church became very well organized, and after that, the churches became very well organized. The bishop of St. Peter Church in Rome came to be known as the representative of Christ on the earth. So students, the bishop of St. Peter Church, which is in Rome, he was considered by the people as the representative of Jesus Christ on earth, and people called him the Pope. So students, representative means the one who can help the people to meet the God or Jesus Christ. Constantine started the custom of observing Sunday as a Christian holy day, Sabbath. So, because of Constantine, it became possible to consider Sundays as a holy day or sacred day for the Christians. In the next 200 to 300 years, Christianity spread throughout the Europe, and after that, in the next 200 to 300 years, the Christianity spread all over the Europe. Constantinople became the new capital of Byzantine Empire. Now we will study about how Constantinople became the new capital of Byzantine Empire. The Roman Emperor Constantine founded a new capital at Byzantine in 330 AD. In 330 AD, Roman Emperor Constantine, he founded a new capital at Byzantine. This city became famous as Constantinople was named after Constantine. So, the city became famous or popular. Why? Because it is named on the name of Constantine, who was an Roman emperor. Okay, the city was named on his name. That is why it became popular. The Byzantine Empire, with its new capital, Constantinople, prospered for 1,000 years until 1453 AD, and the Byzantine Empire prospered with its new capital, Constantinople, for 1,000 years. Okay, for a long time, it prospered. Prospered means it remained until 1453 AD. The Byzantine Empire had beautiful churches with lavish decoration, and there were beautiful churches in the Byzantine Empire and with good decorations. Okay, the most famous of them is the Church of Saint Sophia in Constantinople, and Saint Sophia it was a church, was most famous in Constantinople. Okay, Constantinople became the largest city in Europe, and Constantinople became the largest city in Europe. The most splendid and prosperous. It was very beautiful and prosperous country. Okay, sorry, prosperous city. And later it became the center of Christianity, and it became center of Christianity later. Okay, the emergence of this new capital led to a rise of trade and commerce, and as this new capital came, it led to a rise of trade and commerce. Okay, means business activity started after the emergence of this new capital. Monetary stability and an expanding population stimulated economic growth, and monetary stability means money was enough. Okay, it was the money was enough there, and population was high, and because of that economic growth also increased. This new city began to dominate the trade and commerce with the East as Emperor Constantine enacted many administration, financial and military reforms to strengthen the empire, and the prosperity of this country increased because the Roman Emperor Constantine, he made many administration, financial and military reforms to strengthen the empire.